You've heard how young Albert Ramsbottom in the zoo up at Blackpool one year, with a stick with an horse's head handle, gave a lion a poke in the ear. Well, the name of the lion was Wallace. The poke in the ear made him wild, and before you could say, "Bob's your uncle," he'd up and he'd swallowed the child. He was sorry the moment he'd done it, for with children he'd always been chums. And besides, he'd no teeth in his nozzle, and he couldn't chew Albert on gums. He could feel the lad moving inside him as he lay on his bed of dried ferns, and it might have been little lad's birthday. He wished him such happy returns. But Albert kept kicking and fighting till Wallace arose feeling bad, and he felt it were time that he started to stage a comeback for the lad. So, with his head down in a corner, on his front paws he started to walk, and he coughed and he sneezed and he gargled till Albert shot out like a cork. Old Wallace felt better directly, and his figure once more became lean. But the only difference with Albert was his face, and his hands were quite clean. Meanwhile, Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom had gone home to their tea, feeling blue. Ma said, "I feel down in the mouth like." Pa said, "Aye, I bet Albert does too." Said Mother, "For it just goes to show you that the future is never revealed. If I thought we were going to lose him, I'd have not had his boots soled and heeled." "Let's look on the bright side," said Father. "What can't be helped must be endured. Every cloud has a silvery lining, and we did have young Albert insured." A knock at the door came that moment, as Father these kind words did speak. It were man from Prudential he'd called for per twopence per person per week. When Father saw who had been knocking, he laughed and he kept laughing so that the young man said, "What's there to laugh at?" Pa said, "You're laughing all when you know." "Excuse him for laughing," said Mother, "but really things happen so strange. Our Albert's been ate by a lion." "You've got to pay us for a change," said the young fella from the Prudential. "Now come, let's understand this. You don't mean to say that you've lost him?" Ma said, "Oh no, we know where he is." When the young man had heard all the details, a bag from his pocket he drew, and he paid them with interest and bonus the sum of £9 4 and 2. Pa had scarce got his hands on the money when a face at the window they see. Mother said, "Hey, look, it's Albert." Father said, "Aye, it would be." Young Albert came in all excited and started his story to give. Pa said, "I'll never trust lions again, not as long as I live." The young fella from the Prudential to pick up the money began. Father said, "Hey, just a moment, don't be in a hurry, young man." Then giving young Albert a shilling, he said, "Pop off back to the zoo. Here's your stick with the horse's head handle. Go and see what the tigers can do."